Here we go. First light, second light, third light, fourth light, and the fifth light. And it's pedal to the metal, and it is go, 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 go. Thomas Ronhaar getting away well. That's the inside line in towards La Source. Outside for Barry Burman, who tries to hang it around the outside. Wilson Hughes getting a lovely run as well as they head through. 3 wide further back. East Van Pookie. Also Caraton now, who's got a nose in front. Heading up Eau Rouge in Radion. Caraton up into 5th place. But here comes East Van Pookie, who's got the inside line with a train of cars. Looking to get themselves into the mix. Barry Burman going for the lead against Thomas Ronhaar. Through towards they come. Ronhaar shuts the door as Burman stays in P2.
Absolutely, yeah. Jake Benham's got on an alternate strategy. He's on mediums compared to everyone else on those tyres. Caraton is on mediums as well as they come through down towards into Brussels. Great stuff from Ronhaar. Got the start that he needed to do. Barry Burman tried to go around the outside into the end of the Kemmel Straight, but wasn't able to do it. Benham now needs to make these medium tyres work early on. Already a penalty for Duncan Hofflin down in P15, but again, it's a steady start from everybody. Longuet on mediums, making moves up the inside through Pouon on Otis Lawrence. That was brave stuff from Longuet. Here comes Burman on the outside through Blanchimont, keeps his footing on the outside, and Benham looking for space there. Ronhaar around the outside of the final corner. This is getting spicy already here in Spa. Ronhaar goes deep, gets a little nudge. Does Barry coming through the final corner there? They cross the line now. Burman wants to lead this race. Here comes Benham, 3 wide into the first corner. Jake Benham on the mediums. Can he get it stopped? Not quite. Moves to second, but he has got the grip on the mediums. Side by side up towards Eau Rouge with Jake Benham versus Thomas Ronhaar. Benham into the lead on lap number 2 with a superb diving manoeuvre into the first corner.
Super move from Jake Benham. Ronhaar though not yet finished. They are currently cemented together within the same 10th. Benham now being challenged by Thomas Ronhaar. Through Lecom they go. Barry Burman also trying to march an assault, or at least try and attack the rear wing of the Haas F1 car. Ronhaar says no though, holds on to second. Benham now stretching a slight advantage out to nearly 3.5 tenths as they head through Brussels. But Benham's got to get going, Jack. He needs to make these medium tyres work.
Burman with 43% at the moment. Wilson Hughes in a good spot at the moment. Got an issue further down. It's Benham. He spun on the exit. He's dropped it by himself. Jake Benham had such a clear lead, and it's all gone immediately. Benham drops it by himself on the exit. That is now an absolute disaster, but that brings Burman back into play now. He wants to go for this at the chicane. Backs off enough now. That is an absolute shocker.
Yeah, he's on a mighty charge. I tell you what, it's not done yet for Ferrari. Of course, Benham now, obviously after that spin, that's going to hurt, I'm sure, but obviously definitely delivered one of the moves of the race. And here comes Barry Burman, inside line, heading up through the Kemmel Straight into Lecom. Barry Burman now leads the Belgian Grand Prix here on lap 4 of 22 in great style.
And by the looks of it, it is going to be... Oh, as Ronhaar's come out in front of Burman. That is a shocker. That is not what he needed. And Ronhaar has come out in front of Burman at the pit stops.
Yeah, Jake Benham also opting to stay out as well, as actually split Barry Burman and Thomas Ronhaar as well. Very smart from Benham. Allow Barry through, given the fact that he will be the faster car. Burman has really got to get the hammer down now. Does not want to leave Ronhaar behind. Further back, you can see that Wilson Hughes now going past the all-star Jake Benham. Luke Smith will surely do the same as well. The car's all of a sudden being drawn out. Berejne still going around this track. Looked like he might have had a chance to do it as well, but unfortunately it didn't happen. Yellow flag in sector 3. Chanakinchi has retired from the session. Now, is that a safety car?
Safety car.
There we go.
It is a safety car.
Here we go. Safety car here, folks, on lap 12 of 22. Chanakinchi dropping it, heading into Blanchimont. What that could mean, and Otmir immediately heads into the pit lane.
Yeah, so he's obviously thinking something here onto mediums.
Dry tyres.
He's gone onto mediums.
Dry tyres.
And a bunch of others. So it could dry up by the end of the safety car period. Those calls, and you have Jarno back in again to switch back onto the inters. So, wow, this is completely thrown out. So Jarno's gone back onto inters, and everyone else has switched on to dries. What is going on?
This is bizarre. I have not seen a race like this before. Certainly in league racing, folks, this is unique.
I think we're going to have to stay out another lap, George, because
Well,
has Daniel
Daniel
those
Koya
guys still haven't caught up. They still haven't caught up to the back.
Duncan Hofland's round as well. Duncan Hofland
no.
has spun it, heading through turns 15. He has spun it, heading out of campus. Incredible. I tell you what now, that's one position for Otmir nonetheless.
So this is unprecedented. In comes Ronar. They're all starting now. Because those guys haven't caught up, they're still we're still under safety car conditions here. So this is outrageous what we're seeing. Jarno's staying out. All these guys in Inters. We're going to go round again. Otmir is staying out, of course. Ronar we're going to find out what he's switching onto. He's going to switch onto mediums. I'm so confused.
Absolutely bizarre.
I'm lost.
Ishmael Fassi and Fabrizio Donoso were on medium tyres. Longue Koya, as well as cars for the back. Donoso, I think, has dropped it himself. He's binned it. Donoso has lost it in Sector 3, and for the second time we're going to put pedal to the metal here in the Belgian Grand Prix. That's Van Pookie now leads. He's managed to build a healthy gap. A mega restart there from Pookie, who's already edged out a second on Cameron Dowds.
Yeah, Jarno would have been in a comfortable race lead had he just stayed out on the dries, but now he's under severe pressure because here comes Duncan Hofland, here comes Thomas Ronar at the same time as well. Side by side, 2 by 2 through Blanchimont. Corner contact as they come through Blanchimont. Still side by side, Ronar goes through. Boerman trying to find space on the inside. Contact with Hofland going through there. This is all helping his Van Pookie up front. Otmir runs out of room on the way through the final corner, but he will have the inside line for the next part of the corner. Boerman now senses an opportunity down the inside. Goes Boerman into the first corner, but he'll have to now see the position surely on the run down towards Eau Rouge corner. He doesn't have the run, but Boerman now, this is crucial championship points hanging on through here, up in towards Blanchimont, Eau Rouge and Radion up the top. Of course, here comes Luke Smith, don't forget about him as well as they head down. Boerman, crucial championship points on offer here on the outside line in the Ferrari. Has he got the grip to do so? Round the outside of Ronar, he gets his awesome, and Ronar's round.
Ronar's round, he got tapped there slightly by Barry Boerman. They came together out of Lecom. Ronar now reduced to P16, the championship leader. It is all frozen over. Ronar now towards the back. The only man behind him is Otmir on intermediate tyres. A sensational moment in this Belgian Grand Prix.
And now look at this, Boerman's catching Hofland and Otis Lawrence through the middle of the corner as well. There was Otis Lawrence, he's round into the wall. Hard impact for Otis Lawrence. Otis Lawrence is out of the race in their safety cars, out again.
Pookie automatically now reading the pace, now sends it down towards the bus stop chicane. Cameron Dowds as well in behind now as they come through the bus stop chicane here on lap 19, soon to be 20, and we're going to hit pedal to the metal for the third time in this Grand Prix. Istvan Pookie leads the way, Cameron Dowds in second, Schipos in third as well, Prejnader there with a little gap in behind as well. Duncan Hofland is there in behind him too. More and more cars dripping their way through. Schipos on the hard tyres, letting fly here at Cameron Dowds as now they rise up through Eau Rouge and Radion. Will he choose to open up the door here? Heading up this main straight. He has got the overtake primed in that Alpine as they head up now towards the Lecom corners. Heading through the next chicane. Cameron Dowds goes ultra defensive. In comes there Schipos as they tie up. Schipos is round. Oh goodness me. Schipos round here at the restart at Belgium.
Lap and a half to hang on and take an unbelievable podium for Philip Prejnader, you have to say, but Duncan Hofland is waiting to take that off him if that is a penalty. Of course, Jake Benham moves up to P10. He's in the points now in P10, chasing after Wilson Hughes, but these guys mine are not really making progress. Daniel Kaya down the inside of Caraton, contact through the corner, and Caraton's almost half the way round, and he hangs onto the car somehow. Otmir goes round his outside through No Name corner, and Longa is going to try follow through as well. He's been absolutely mugged there. Unfortunately, Caraton drops to the back of the field.
Cameron Dowds though with a healthy advantage. It's coming down though by every stretch of the moment. Dowds is saving, but Prejnader's not. Inside line now, turns into the outside as they head in towards Lecom. Prejnader, he's up in a second place. He's usurped Cameron Dowds, but don't count out the Williams. I'm sure he'll come back fighting.
Yeah. Straight back at him inside the line from pressure. He'll have the inside into the next part of the corner and shuts the door. Here comes Duncan Hoffland on the outside at the same time. Will he make it work around the outside of No Name? And Cameron Dowd's unfortunately going to be left out to dry here. Boremand moves up into fourth as well behind Duncan Hoffland, and there still might be a podium on here. This is unfortunate for Cameron Dowd. He hung on for so long. A valiant effort from the young man who filled in just at the last possible moment. The craziest Grand Prix, the most mental race at PSGL we've had in so long. He's round. Prince dropped it. He's gone. He's dropped it. Borman's now in second. What a race here we've got on our hands here in PSGL. But we'll keep our eyes on that in a few moments' time, because there is a sensational debut victory happening in front of our eyes. Out of the final corner, Istvan Pukki wins for the first time in PSGL. Barry Bormand will pick up second place. Hoffland will drop down with a penalty. Cameron Dowd on the podium. He's on the podium for the first time in his PSGL career.
This broadcast was brought to you by GT Omega, proudly supporting PSGL.